Here we go on the Sense Gaming Fans, it's Chad. We're going to do another awesome video of Lost Judgment. We're going to the courthouse so we can talk to them about Ehara and how he actually did murder Mikoshiba. So we're going to have to try to... There's some dirty politicians involved and prosecutors and all sorts of dirty people, so we got to go set the record straight. Make sure you subscribe and let all your friends know about this channel. Here we go.
So what you're saying is, Yui Mamiya was not a victim of sexual battery, but rather she conspired with Akihiro Ehara to fake a murder alibi. We've already closed the book on that ordeal, yet now the defense wants to write a sequel?
To establish the defendant's motive in the harassment, we need to bring the Mikoshiba murder to light. The groping itself was staged. It was all part of their script, right down to the guilty verdict.
It sounds like the defendant has some strong hostility for the court.
Ehara got the court to accept his murder alibi by twisting the legal process to his own ends. It was easy to miss, because at the time, Mikoshiba's body hadn't been found yet. But we have to admit, we all got duped.
We? You're not even a lawyer. You're a detective.
Yagami-sensei still has a license to practice.
Forget what I said if it offended you, prosecutor.
My superiors always told me that in his youth, your Genda-sensei was a difficult man. He'd insist his clients were innocent, persisting even in the face of conviction. He was hostile to the prosecution, and was known to fraternize with Kamurocho Yakuza. But it was his sheer disrespect that made my boss hate him.
Damn. You sure know an awful lot about Genda-sensei.
Because I honestly can't say I like him. He treated me like a child when I was starting out.
I'll tell you this, there's no higher praise for the defense than being called difficult by the prosecution.
Genda-sensei was worried about Sari-san's career, but I guess he fought the prosecution just as hard back in the day.
Now, if we can get back on track, can we confirm the defendant himself has agreed to the appeal?
Yes.
But if Ehara really committed the murder, why would he agree to his alibi being scrutinized?
That's a
Ehara's
good question.
objective isn't to get away with murder.
Then what is he after?
Making a mockery of the legal system.
Yep, that's for sure.
Then it'd be best not to pay him any attention.
And you'd be right. If your priority is saving face in front of the court rather than preserving fairness and the law.
You've got a real attitude.
Sorry I'm a bit late.
Who we got here? It's not showing the guy's face. I wonder who it is. Oh, that guy. That's the one that
with
was
this
talking to that
appeal,
one lady.
The defense wants to assert the defendant's innocence by establishing his guilt in a murder.
Wait, before we go on, who is this?
He's from the Metropolitan Police. Considering Ehara was on the force, he has a vested interest here. He's not here to participate, don't worry.
The police can't afford to be embarrassed any further. We need to send the right message to the public.
Can we have your name, please?
The name is Bondo.
And your title?
Bondo.
Think of me as a kind of police coordinator. But don't let me interrupt the proceedings. Forget I'm even here. Please, continue.
So much for this meeting being off the record.
Exactly.
Allow me to restate the prosecution's opinion to the judge. We cannot allow the murder footage to be used as new evidence in Akihiro Ehara's appeal. It's nothing but an online hoax of unknown origin. We can't just casually introduce that into court.
Indeed.
Furthermore, if Ehara bears such hostility towards the court, the footage might end up being a trap.
Trap.
Yes. What if the next viral video proves the original footage was doctored? What if the proceedings have already begun by then? Do we drop the appeal and call it a day? We cannot allow a man like Ehara to swing the court around by its nose at his whims. With that in mind, I believe Ehara's conviction should be upheld and enforced. Would the defense care to comment? Did you think any of this through before filing this appeal?
Yes. We aim to prove the defendant's innocence no matter what your objections may be.
And what about you?
What do I think about Ehara's appeal? How do I answer him? Ehara's guilty verdict was wrong.
Ehara's guilty verdict was wrong. We don't think there was enough evidence at the first trial to result in that verdict.
There was fiber from the victim's underwear found on Ehara's hand.
That was a trick. It was set up with cooperation from the victim.
There is no evidence it was a trick. Are you saying Yui, Mamiya, and Ehara met beforehand? Is there proof of that? Was there perhaps any security footage we didn't see?
No.
Yes,
the
there
station
was.
erases the footage from their cameras after a few days if there's no need to keep it.
Right. But if there's even a chance Ehara and Mamiya were a team, the underwear fiber proves nothing. What were the other deciding factors? Security footage? The smartphone videos we kept seeing on TV? Those don't prove the crime either, because there was a huge time gap in them.
What?
We've done enough legwork to know.
The security footage that supposedly proved Ehara's guilt, there was a big gap. What was it? This one right here, the overhead view, because there's that blind spot on there.
Did you walk around the site with your own 2 feet, prosecutor?
Well, no. But I have been to Shinjuku Station plenty of times.
Then you must know they have a mountain of security cameras covering every angle. But if you went there to look carefully, you'd find there are some blind spots. That's Ehara running, while Mamiya chases after her. It seems as though the whole chase is recorded, but this area in dotted lines is a blind spot no camera saw. That's the momentary gap in time where Ehara and his double switched places.
The victim was running right behind Ehara. She would have noticed if they swapped places right in front of her eyes.
Oh, but she knew about the swap all
She
along.
knew because they were all in it.
From the start.
I don't know why you keep
Can
trying
you
to say
prove
that.
We don't have to prove the defendant is innocent, Son.
What?
All we have to prove is that the evidence provided by the prosecution at the trial was insufficient to determine guilt. Because that's the role of the defense counsel.
Indeed it is.
If the prosecution can't debunk any and all possibility that the train groping was a put-up job, then it's innocent until proven guilty.
Then the defense should have brought it up the first time. Although I doubt Shirosaki-sensei actually believed in the defendant's innocence herself.
The guilty verdict at the trial was orchestrated by the defendant. It was our error not to have seen it at the time. But it would be another not to correct ourselves now.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop being so dramatic. He's just a subway perv.
Whoa.
That is a statement I cannot abide. The law can't give the impression that a false charge is permissible, even for a subway perv.
Yeesh.
Right.
That guy went off the deep end
I
right there.
take that back. I misspoke.
Misspoke enough to get yourself into trouble.
I do believe this case is worth a trial in the appeal court.
Oh, yeah.
If the court was misled by a hostile defendant, then only the court can correct it.
Thank you very much.
However, I too have seen Ehara-san's murder footage. I believe it would be difficult to introduce it as evidence in this trial. Therefore, I cannot allow it to be brought into the courtroom at this time.
What in the world? You can't use the murder footage. We can't even bring it to court. It's not good. That's weird.
Sorry, son. Think you got this covered?
Huh?
I'll poke my head in at the office later.
Now
Very
he's going to
well.
try to have
We'll
a
be
conversation with him. This probably isn't going to go very good.
Bando-san, was it? From public security?
I don't recall saying my department. But yeah, that's right.
Do you know Reiko Kusamoto? The vice minister at the Ministry of Health?
Of course.
Any particular reason she's under constant surveillance?
I don't think he's gonna give any info, but we'll see.
It's just you and me here.
I see you know how to cut to the chase, Yagami-sensei.
At this point, there's no way a guy from public security can show up and not be
Ehara's
related.
trial can't be that important to you. So I have to figure I'm the reason you showed up. You want to know where Kawana is, don't you? Were you finally forced to get off your ass because nobody else can get eyes on him?
Oh,
Kuwana, otherwise
Yeesh.
known as Yu Kitakami, is wanted on suspicion of murder. If you know where he is, please do tell.
Wanted for murder? Huh. Because you know, I thought it was RK acting on your orders that killed Sawa-sensei. You think you can hide that fact forever? Even the cops in the field have their suspicions.
Do they? Well, the cubicle workers always resent the corner offices. Officers in the field complain about their superiors. I did the same thing back in my day.
Then why did you use thugs as your pawns instead of officers? Is that how Sawa-sensei got roped into this?
I'm afraid I'm not following.
of course he's not gonna say any information. No doubt about it. He's the one controlling RK. At the very least, he's one of the guys giving orders to Soma.
You knew it was going to be a dirty job from the beginning. That's why you couldn't use anybody on the force. Or maybe you just weren't able to find an underling you could fully trust.
That's a good one.
Public security's only tricks are surveillance and call tracing. You leave the dirty work to the thugs.
That may be true, but it's enough to crush the likes of you.
I'm gonna ask just in case. Where is Soma now?
Hand over Kawana to me and there will be no more victims.
What?
Do you have a reason to protect him? I already know he's going around executing bullies. He's a disturbance to public order.
But he wasn't the one who killed Sawa-sensei.
I didn't come here to argue. I came to issue an ultimatum.
Says, what's my next move? They're looking for Kawana. What should I do? It's like that. Looks like I'm back in Kamurocho right now. Huh. I thought I'd be over in Ijincho, but I guess not. Trying to remember where those two. I might be able to go to Jincho and finish the girlfriend missions right now while I have the chance. If it'll let me go back there. Okay. I guess I should have went to school to get that one done, but that's alright. Oh, it's Tsukino.
Yep.
Yagami-san.
Hello. Just a moment.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Cafe, okay. Maybe she's finally decided to share the truth with me. I have no idea which direction to go. Okay, let's go to the cafe. There we go.
Tsukino-chan.
Yagami-san. Yeah.
Standing proud together, it says. How about a change of scenery
Okay.
first?
Not really. Because I love you.
Huh? Hmm?
Of course I'm interested in you.
Huh?
Is that really
Yeah.
true? Yeah.
Hmm?
Okay.
Well, you're kind and strong and handsome. You're even amazing at your job. That's funny.
Tsukino-chan.
I worried that the blinders would fall off your eyes one day and you walk out on me. You didn't see me as a woman. What the heck? It's not true
Truth
though.
is,
Right, what it boils
wasn't
down to is I didn't
confident
have
in
any
it, it's
self-confidence. Well, yeah, I knew that.
I ran away to hide from all that pain. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Ow.
That day I decided not to meet with you. I told myself I'd never let it happen again. At the time, I thought I needed to be more confident, to somehow mature. I had to promise myself that I would see you again as soon as I got myself together. When I think back on it, I realized that maybe I was just running away. But you know, I think running away made me realize something. Discovered just how much I love you. And I mean that. I never knew how bad not seeing you would hurt. Not a day went by in which I didn't want to turn back the clock. Even now, I wish I had done something different, despite how far I've come. So let me ask you, could you forgive me for letting you go? And if it's okay, I was thinking, maybe you and I could start over? If you can accept me, I promise to always be by your side.
Share your feelings with me. Now it's my turn. Sure.
Tsukino-chan.
Yagami-san.
Yes, thank you. I want you to feel comfortable coming to me with whatever's
Okay.
troubling you.
Yes. I hope we can make many wonderful memories together.
There we go. Asked out by 3 girls. So we got that one done. 1 more to go. So let's go over to school. Let's go to school and see if we can finish that one right now. See how we're looking on the side cases. 50 to 54. Yeah, we only got the 2 that are actually part of the main story, and then we got 2 that go along with other stuff. Please come by whenever. What? What the weird? Okay, I guess I can't do anything with that lady. That's weird. She said to come back at night, and then when I come back at night, she says thanks for coming. I don't know. I guess I'll do that one later. Let's head back to Camarocho, and it sounds like we're gonna have to plan what we're doing next after now that we have the chance of retrying, well, not retrying, but like trying him for murder this time. The only problem is we can't take the actual footage into the courtroom. So I don't know. I don't honestly know how that's gonna work. So yeah, let's head back to Camarocho. Move out the way. There's so many people, it's hard to get through here without like falling off my skateboard. That's hard to get around this without that. looks like we're probably heading to the law office is where I'm assuming. Well, at least that's what the arrow looks like. So let's head over there and figure that out. Continue the story. And of course we got people staring at us again. That's not good. Could they be RK? They're practically showing off how much they're watching me. Just trying to scare them, probably. Oh gosh, dude, what are you doing? So I'm supposed to actually talk to her, probably. Yeah, sorry.
Yagami, that man Bondo, I knew something was off about him. Is he one of the men behind RK?
I'm thinking
Yeah,
probably.
there's no doubt about it. He was trying to find out where Kawana was.
I see. That reminds me, Hoshino-kun seems to have heard some rumors about RK.
Talk to Hoshino, it says. Okay.
Hoshino-kun, did you pick up what the word is on RK?
Yeah. One of the bosses, Akutsu, came back to Kamurocho yesterday.
He's back?
He's number 2 in the group, isn't he?
Yeah, so he would probably know about Soma. Know where he is?
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, Yagami-san, but RK owns some of the cabaret
Cabaret
clubs
clubs?
in Kamurocho, and Akutsu manages them. If a girl makes a lot of sales, or if she becomes a rising star in the club, Akutsu apparently gives that girl a bonus, personally.
How do you know this stuff, Hoshino-kun?
Our clients come from all walks of life at Kamurocho, cabaret girls included.
So to sum it all up, a popular girl has a chance to meet Akutsu?
Yeah, but this week nobody was getting that chance. Until yesterday. Which is how I figured out Akutsu is back in Kamurocho. He must have been in Yokohama.
Oh, wow. That makes sense. But where exactly in Kamurocho is he?
That's the part I don't know. RK bosses never sleep in the same place twice. Gotta keep the cops off their trail.
But despite the risk, Akutsu still reaches out to popular girls.
Hey, I'm not even mad. In fact, I'm up for the challenge.
Oh,
Awesome,
sounds like
Sari-san.
Sari-san's gonna be.
If you can rock the cabaret gig again, you can hook Akutsu.
It'd be an undercover mission to infiltrate RK.
It's gonna be very dangerous.
Risky. Damn if I don't want to see Saori-san transform one more time!
Oh gosh.
I can't help it!
Tone it down,
The hell's
dude. Tone it
gotten
down.
into you?
He's a little too
Are
excited
there
about
any
it.
bars we know for sure that RK
That's
owns?
funny.
There is. You remember Queen Rouge, the place Saori-san snuck into a long time ago? RK recently took over the management there.
Queen Rouge. What about the owner? Still the same guy?
Yep, he's still there, one of the original employees. Only thing is, it used to be a classy spot, but they've cut a lot of corners. The vibe has probably changed a lot.
Really? Well, maybe that means I can afford to go.
Hey, totally! I want to go too.
This is no time to be idiots.
Okay, well, Saori-san, you'll need the whole makeover again. I can take point on that.
No need, I'll be fine.
Huh?
Just the other day, Mari-san and I figured out what kind of makeup goes over well with RK. I'll just go with that.
With Mari? Well, counterpoint, I think a man might know better what men like.
With all due respect, don't judge what you haven't seen.
Exactly.
Really?
I'll leave it to you. Yeah, I don't want to ruin that.
I'll leave it to you, Saori-san. Should have just kept my mouth shut.
Believe me, I'm not one to boast, but I'm confident my efforts are in the best interest of the mission.
That's the spirit. With Saori-kun here, Genda Law will have its doors open for another 20 years.
That's funny.
True. And we've got Yagami-san's wisdom, too.
All right, should we get on with the mission?
Let's do this.
There's still a little more time until the makeup is done. I should get ready to deal with any issues. Make preparations, it says. I'm good whenever. Am I totally ready? Yeah, I'm all ready. Let's go for it. Let's check on the time and see where we're at. Okay.
Oh, wow. That is nice.
You can thank Mari-san.
It's perfect. I'm really impressed.
Fine. Well then, shall we head over to Queen Rouge?
Oh, while you were doing your makeup, I talked to the owner about you coming in. Like Hoshino-kun said, there's apparently a system in place where a girl with great sales potential gets the attention of Akitsu.
I understand. Basically, I just have to aim to be #1 at the bar, right?
How confident are you?
I can't make any guarantees, but I'll give it my all.
Then I'm with you all the way, a lady.
I should head out to Queen Rouge. I can do this. I've gone undercover there before. So it looks like I'm taking control of her. So it's kind of weird not actually controlling Yagami, but... Out of the way, people. Got stuff to do. There we go.
I pass by this place sometimes, but it's been a while since I've been inside.
The owner remembered you from last time. Said he wished you were there every night instead of just one.
The undercover cabaret girl of his dreams returns.
Oh, take this before you go.
That's
It's a
fine.
wireless earpiece. If you end up going somewhere with Akatsu, we can use it to communicate. I'll be there in a flash if things go even remotely south.
Got it. I know you have my back, Yagami-san.
You bet. Good luck then.
Ah! Oh! Saori-san! It's you! Yeah,
Jeez.
looking
He's a little
at you takes
excited.
me back to better days. You are a cut above. A sight for sore eyes.
Nice to see you again. Have you been well?
I'm fine. I'm fine! Well, that's a lie. Last time you were here, we were a good place. But times have only gotten tougher. Now, we're just a fast and cheap dive bar. With mediocre service.
Yes, I heard a bit about that.
Keep this on the down low, but the former owner lost a bet in Mahjong. So we sold the bar. We're under RK's management now. And ever since they took over, we're just like every other seedy place.
Huh.
We don't even make a profit unless we're shuffling people in and out. We which of course impacts the girls' performance.
But I hear the girls with promise catch the eye of the RK members.
Haha! So you already know about that. Yes, Arcade treats people well who treat their bottom line well. If they notice a special girl, they'll give her a bonus to show their generosity. Or maybe
Interesting.
Akutsu-san just wants to drink with cute girls.
One of those things. My true goal is to find the location. Becoming the #1 girl in the bar is just incidental.
Where
Still
do
working a
girls
job here.
usually meet up with Akutsu-san?
No particular location. Just depends on his mood, I guess. Haha! But you have your eye on that bonus, I see. Well, if anyone could get it, it's you, Saori-san. I'm rooting for you.
Can you hear me, Saori-san?
Yes.
So you got in okay. Just so you know, I think I'm gonna call for support.
Support?
Yeah, so in case you meet Akutsu, we'll be ready to pounce on him. But you'll be on your own until then.
Starting now, I am #1. The first rule in customer service: heap praise on the guest.
So, are you the new girl the manager brought in? You're kinda older than I thought you'd be.
Yeesh. Yeah, just the first thing you want to hear.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
What club were you at before this?
Wherever I want to be.
I'm usually an office worker, but I worked here once about 2 years ago.
What, so you just come back whenever you feel like it? Like some part-time gig? Really?
You treat this job like it's a cakewalk and expect us not to be offended?
Oh, point taken. So, I guess tonight I should sit back and watch the professionals show me how it's done?
What? Are you dissing us?
Yeesh.
What? You can haze new girls, but if they give it back, you lose your cool?
Excuse me?
Now. You can't scowl like that when customers are here to have a good time.
Exactly. That's funny.
You little...
Wow. I thought you were just another snob, but you've got barbed wire where it counts.
Magu! You're gonna let a new chick talk to us this way?
Old or new doesn't matter. If you've got the goods, I have no complaints.
I'm going to do my best, and I'll try not to weigh you two down.
Saori-san, Megu-san, Kuriko-san, we have customers! Let's get to work!
Well, time for the new girl to show us what people see in her.
Wow.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Clash of female egos. I think I might actually enjoy this.
Hello! I'm Megu! Welcome! I'm Kuniko.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Saori-chan. Come, sit here.
Wow, you're beautiful. Oh, the best of the bunch, man.
Calm it down, dude. Calm it down.
So, how are you?
Is this what Yagami-san meant by support? This won't help me in the least. No, I thought the support was for something later, but...
But, I could make any prosecutor shake in his boots just by yelling, "Objection!"
That's awesome, you killer lawyer, you.
Oh gosh.
Why is Genda-sensei getting all the attention? For your information, I passed the national bar exam with top marks.
Uh-huh.
What's a bar exam?
Oh, you've got to be kidding. You ladies have really never heard of the bar exam? It's the toughest certification test in Japan.
In all the world,
I've heard
not
of
just
it.
Japan.
Oh, so it's a certificate? Well, I passed kanji level 3 when I was in middle school.
That's not even comparable.
Kanji aptitude is a very fine certification.
Huh?
You passed your stupid bar exam how many years ago now? And you're still bragging about your scores? Seriously?
What?
Yeah, this is going a little off the rails here.
Sorry, John. You can't talk that way to a customer.
I shouldn't have said that, but Hoshino was being such a butt, I couldn't resist.
Oh, she's right. It's a dumb thing to brag about, isn't it? But the bar is really hard. Not everyone passes it. There's so much studying to do, day and night.
Oh my god, he's crying.
Yeah, calm it down, dude. I have to do something to cheer him up. Stroke his ego.
I can't believe you became such a high-powered lawyer. Almost nobody has the brains to do that.
Yeah? You think so? That really means something coming from you, Saori-san.
From me, specifically? Why is that?
Eesh, this is not going very good.
Oh, you want some champagne?
What?
1 bottle of champagne, please, for this fine young man here.
Not that he has any money.
There's our Mr. Big Time Lawyer. So generous.
Thank you.
Is it okay if I have some too?
This is not going very good
What a
right now.
blessing to have such a great protege.
Sure.
So, which champagne do you want?
The best in the house, of course.
What?
Really?
Oh no. He doesn't have the money for it.
Wait, is 1 bottle really enough for the 5 of us?
Get the sensei, please!
You're right. Let's make that 2 bottles of the premium stuff.
There you go. Now we're talking, Hoshino-kun.
This is funny. I feel sorry for that guy, but it's funny at the same time.
Now it's a party, ladies.
Really? Thank you!
I do feel sorry for Hoshino, but I hope he learned his lesson. He got through that unscathed, but I wish they'd just go home already.
Listen up, girls. This is a heck of a lot of fun. I'm having a great time. I tell you, I love cabaret clubs. So much.
Me too, Genda-sensei. Especially this one. The customer service is on point. I wish I could come here every night and stay till morning.
He's totally drank out of his mind.
Just how to flatter us. So true. Hey, in case you come back, would you like to reserve a bottle in your name? You guys are lawyers, so I'm sure you can afford it.
Well, we're not a big firm. But you know what? Let's do it.
Nice one, boss. You're the best.
Should I let them do this? If they keep drinking like fish, Genda is going to go bankrupt. But I have to be seen as someone who brings a lot of sales.
Uh-oh. What's wrong, Saori-san? You're looking kind of gloomy there. Come on, how about a smile?
Yeah, Saori-kun. I was...
You guys already...
They do seem...
Huh? I don't know. But...
Would it be wrong if we didn't know each other?
But this does happen to be our first.
The first time? Is it real?
You're both teasing me so much. Poor Mega-san,
that's
something does seem...
Something does seem fishy. Well, that's not good.
Hey, have you forgotten all about work? Is your head lost in the
Impure
Impure thoughts, maybe?
Hoshino-kun.
Oh, excuse me? Can we get that girl at this table too?
Yes? You mean Saori-san? Oh, me too! Wait
Everybody wants her to wow.
Please!
She's only one person.
The new... She sure showed us up. This is crazy.
I guess that went well. Now I just have to wait for Akutsu to summon me. That was funny, except those two almost got her in trouble.
We concede defeat, Saori-san.
I'm so sorry we were rude before.
That's funny.
Please. I just got
Yeah,
lucky.
right. I don't think You're a natural at conversation. And so sexy, too.
I learned a lot, actually. And whew, I drank a lot more than usual.
Thanks for the hard work, you three. I bet you barely got any breaks. It was one customer after another. What a night! We haven't had this good a take in a while. It's all thanks.
No, I couldn't have done it without Megu-san and Kuniko-san at my side.
Come on, it was pretty obvious who the MVP was this evening.
Boss, seeing as you're here, does that mean Saori-san's getting a bonus?
That she is. Who would have thought this could happen on her first day? All I can say is, wow. Akutsune's already a taxi.
Really? That is so awesome.
No kidding. So the bonus thing is real, huh?
I hope I get one someday.
Total success. Now I'll find out where he's hiding.
So, where exactly is Akutsu-san waiting for me?
They probably won't tell.
It's a surprise. He doesn't just let that information out.
That's not
I'm
good.
sure it's somewhere in Kamurocho. And don't worry, I'm told there'll be another cab to take you home.
I see. Well then, I'm looking forward to it.
Don't worry, Saori-san. I'm standing by. If you need me, I'll be there in a flash.
Driver, could you tell me where we're headed?
Yeah, right.
Oh. We're almost there, miss.
We're not leaving Kamurocho, are we?
No need to worry.
I think he's driving to the Thug Hangout, the underground club. That's where I met Soma for the first time. I thought it had been shut down, but maybe they opened it back up.
We'll be arriving soon.
Saori-san, I presume? We've been expecting you. You are very beautiful. Akutsu-san will be happy.
Thank you for inviting me.
RK takes care of people who keep the cash flowing. The fact you're here means you have a talent for it. You're one of us now, Saori-san.
I don't know if that's a good idea, but we keep the hostesses who make money by giving them a fat bonus to pretty boys.
Follow me.
Certainly.
Hopefully nothing bad will happen to her.
Here she is, Akutsu-san. Tonight's heroine, Saori-san from Queen Rouge.
Ah, and I see why. You're hotter than your reputation. Come here. Let me give you some motivation to keep at it.
I've heard so much about you, Akutsu-san. It's a pleasure to meet someone so famous.
Have a seat. I'm not gonna ask you to pour after a hard night's work. This sake is not cheap. That's cool though, right? Gotta show my appreciation, don't I?
Oh, there's no need for that.
Well, on to the moment of truth. Your bonus. 1 million yen. Quite a stack of cash for an office worker. Yeah.
It's a big pile of money for anyone.
Oh, even for lawyers?
Oh no.
Shirosaki-sensei?
Oh great.
I'm not sure I follow.
This lady lawyer came poking around before.
Yeah, that guy. She'll recognize
she was trying
him.
to find out about Kawhi at the time.
She's gonna be
You
like
see,
over
when
it.
it comes to Kamurocho, we have eyes everywhere. Anybody suspicious gets reported to us fast. Most of the eyes working for me or Soma are spies in the police force. And now, we've got a law lady in the bag. So, what do you want with me? Who sent you here, huh?
Well, this took a turn for the worse, didn't it?
You're only just noticing that. Kinda slow for a lawyer, aren't you?
Oh, I didn't mean for me. It just got worse.
Worse for you. Nice. Here we go. Here they are. Here's Yagami.
Man, you were harder to find than I thought, Akutsu.
Same place though that they infiltrated before.
Sorry, John Strings.
Hell of a sight. Some piece of shit ex-Tojo man thinks he's king of the hill now?
I should have known he'd be coming along.
Don't make me laugh. You're the worthless pile of shit, Higashi. Props for having the spine to show up here without backup. And after you barely escaped with your life, Yagami.
Hold that thought. This isn't the whole party.
Yeah, they got more coming.
The only guy I really want to fuck up is Soma.
Holy cow, he's actually here.
I'll have to settle for you.
I thought he was still in the hospital.
Kaito. Couldn't just stay dead, huh?
Nice work, Saori-san. We'll take it from here, but did you ring the gong for us?
What?
Nothing kicks off a fight better than a beauty ringing a gong.
Yeah? Give us something to get the mood going.
Okay.
She's like,
Gentlemen, do your worst.
Get ready.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
she's funny.
Here we go.
Oh. Yeah, there we go. I'm waiting to fight this guy, I hope. There's no reason why we should knock these guys out. Oh. Here he is. Come on, buddy. Time to fight. Come on, Yagami. Oh. Jeez. Nice kick. Yeah, here we go. Bulldog. Oh man, we're fighting everybody? I thought we were fighting. Oh, great. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. At least we'll get a decent amount of his health taken away. We'll slam him down like that. Yeah, he's got a few more health bars than the last time. This gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun fight. What the heck? Did he just kill his own guy? That was weird. I did not. I can honestly say it. No, it's good. This guy's annoying. Having this big beastie guy who's blocking all my moves. Come on, dude. Stop blocking moves. Okay, that guy's down. Take some of these guys out just so we have less guys to worry about. Kaneda's the one we gotta watch out for. He's pretty fast. Oh, I missed him. And he's got a knife too, just to watch it. There we go. There we go. At least we got Kaneda out of there. Now we gotta deal with Big Boy. Might not. Oh, I was gonna say, hopefully I won't have to use any health items. But now that doesn't look like it's going very good. Oh, great. Son of a gun. Yeah, definitely gonna have to use some health items. I mean, we got plenty of them, but since he grabbed me when it saw this part, yeah, because he's gonna beat me up through that. Oh, gosh. I've had that happen before, people. Wow, that took a lot of help just from that. Come on, dude. Yagami, what the hell? Dumbass. Oh, I was trying to show you what I got until I freaking screwed up. God. Come on, use your power. Use your power, dude. Oh my hell. Okay, I'm getting my ass kicked. What the dumbass was that? Ah, that was stupid. Mango pudding, what in the world? Gosh dang it, he keeps choking me to death over here. I want to be able to do my special move on him. Oh, one more move. Are you kidding me? I literally have one move. Like one punch, one kick. That's all I gotta do. I think somebody just did kick him. Come on, dude. There we go. Perfect. Got him.
You can't run anymore, Akatsu. Can we talk now? Where's Soma? Where's he hiding?
I don't know. He moves around more than I do.
Really? He really just another one of his pawns? Just gonna cover for him and obey his every word?
Hopefully we get some information out of this, I hope.
Soma can tell
when someone's lying. Okay.
He's always been able to. I won't be able to get away with bullshitting him. Friend or foe, if he finds a traitor, he stomps the rat dead. He can sniff out the faintest scent of betrayal. That's why I've always told him the truth. No point trying to BS him. In this business, nothing beats the ability to detect liars.
You serious right now? You're buying into some bullshit rumors, dumbass.
You just don't fucking get it, man. He can practically see the future.
See the future?
He was the first to bail from the Tojo clan.
What the heck?
Usually, you need a shit ton of money to leave a clan if you don't want to be killed. That's what it's like to be a Yakuza.
Huh. Remember who you're talking to, asshole.
Yeah, something's going on with the Soma guy then.
He somehow knew there was no future for the Tojo, so he jumped
So
ship.
he's got some insider information somewhere.
Not even a word to the bosses. Just
up
and left.
There's no way he could get away with that.
That's what I thought. I said the same thing to him when he was leaving. I warned him. They'll fucking erase you. The bastard just laughed. He said the clan was finished. No way could they kill him. Then he had the balls to give me advice. Said I should get out too and not worry about it.
What did he mean by that?
By that point, the Tojo clan didn't have the resources to properly deal with defectors. Soma understood that. Sure enough, he left without a word, and nobody ever tried to fuck with him.
It's true. Soma was the first guy to slip out. No doubt the dude knew what was up.
While the Tojo clan was limping to its grave, Soma went underground and built the arcade network all by himself.
And that's how you became his errand boy.
What do you expect? I can't control Soma. I'm just the public face of RK. He holds the reins. I've been cool with that ever since I joined.
At least you're enough of a man to admit what you are.
Akatsu, Soma's being used by public security. Did you know that?
Public security?
Why was Soma looking for Shinya Kawai and Kamurocho?
I don't know. All I heard was somebody hired him to do that.
Why is he after Kawana? How are Soma and public security linked?
Yeah, he's got so many questions, but he's not giving him anything. He's not telling him anything. Come on, dude. There's got to be something, you know.
Wait. Nah. But maybe.
Kaito's got something.
Doc, is it possible that Soma himself is public security?
Huh. Never thought about that.
Public security? What do you mean?
Well, he's got insider information on everything.
Trains people to become spies.
Yeah.
So they can infiltrate and collect intel. Right wing, left wing, anti-establishment citizens groups. You get the picture. They usually try to find a weak spot in the org. Someone they can turn to their side.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I'll have to end that here and we'll start up from here.